Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'd like to seek the blessings of Radha Madhav, Radha Shyam Sundar Krishna Balaram Gauritai Shri Prabhupada Guru Maharaj. And we continue with the Sapta Rishis, Kutsa Rishi. Very interesting Rishi. Not very popular. I'm not very famous, rather. He's very popular, but not famous. Kutsa Rishi is one of the Sapta Rishis, and apparently he's in this Manvantara's Sapta Rishi, which is a bit surprising. But anyway, he's humble and softly spoken. Unlike other Rishis, he will never get angry or curse others. His speciality is patience. Whoever disturbs him from his meditation or his regular activity, he will not punish or curse. Instead, with a smiling face, he will ask the reason for them disturbing him. With his sweet words and gentle nature, nobody will act as his enemy. They would appreciate him for his kindness and praise him for his highly meditative power. Unlike the other rishis, he is not well known, but is mentioned in detail in sacred Vedic texts. Mainly, he resides in heaven. Similar to Guru Brihaspati, he is a scholar in all the Vedic, in all the Vedas, Upanishads, and Puranas. He had contributed a lot in developing mantras for the benefit of people. Also, he emphasized the importance of worshipping God and doing charity-related activities in his sacred texts. Kutsa Rishi is mentioned many times in the Rig Vedas in various contexts. He's often associated with Lord Indra, both as a close friend and a look-alike. They looked similar. In one Rig Vedic hymn, Kutsa is mentioned as Arjunaya, the son of Arjun. Actually, that means Indra, not Arjun. That's the son of Arjun. Indra is also known as Arjun, and hence why Arjun is called Indra. So sometimes he's known as Arjunaya because he's regarded to be the son of Indra. Elsewhere, Kutsa is invoked together with Indra as Indra Kutsa. The Rishi is also known for his sweetness. Rigvedas 4.16.10, there is a mention of a conversation between sage Vamadeva and Indra, which illustrates how Kutsa and Indra were not only intimate friends, but were also lookalikes. So much so that at one point, Indrani herself could not tell them apart. So they were like twins. Rishi Kutsai was a son of Raja Rishi named Rahu. Indra helped Rahu by Ruru. By decimating his enemies, and he invited Kutsa to Indralok to celebrate the victory. Once Kutsa fell into a deep well and Indra came running to save his friend. This pastime mentioned in the Rig Vedas 10.46. In the Rig Veda 1066, there is a Shuktam consisting of 7 mantras. Although Kutsa Rishi discovered this Shuktam, he named it in conjunction with his guru, Angiras. Oh yeah, thank you. As the Kutsa Angiras. In Panini Ashtadhyayi, he is mentioned as an old acharya. He's described as worshipping Agni in different forms and different names. So actually, I think Kutsa is actually mentioned in all of the Vedas, not just the Rig Vedas. He's in quite a few of those Vedas. Very famous. Yes, Prabhavan. Are you muted? Huh?
Hare Krishna and Mataji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji and Mataji. Here you mention he is described as worshipping Agni in different forms and different names. So when you say worshipping Agni, is it the Agni the one which is burning?
Yeah, fire. But Agni is actually the Devata. He's in charge of fire. So he's actually a person. a personality. And actually we are going to do a series on all the devatas, and Agni is going to be one of them. So we'll talk a lot about Agni when we do that in the next few weeks.
All right. Thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you for asking. Very good. Very good. One of Kutsa's enemies is Shushna, who he defeated with Indra's help. Indra removed the sun disk for Kutsa, who is also referred to as Indra's charioteer. Sorry. In one hymn, the Kutsas are mentioned in plural as a family of singers in a song praising Indra. The Negantuka states that Kutsa is a synonym of Indra's Vraja, thunderbolt. In some Shastric references, Kutsa is defeated by Indra. So what happened, sometimes Kutsa would take advantage of looking like Indra, and he would take advantage of his wife. And he did that a few times, and Indra eventually gave him a heavy punishment. And along with Ayu and Atitigva, the three of them are delivered by Indra to the young king Turvayana, a young Patak king. Kutsa is mentioned only in the Rig Veda, not only in the Rig Veda, but also in the Yajur and Samved. He's a descendant of Rishi Angira, so he is sometimes known as Angiras. There are several hymns found in the Rig Veda, Mandal 1, which are attributed to Kutsa Angiras. And another hymn in the 8th Mandal is attributed to Durmitra or Sumitra Kutsa, a descendant of Kutsa Rishi. In the Rudram of Yajurved, 65 of 82 Shuktams are attributed to Kutsa. It is also stated that Kutsa Maharishi explains the allegories of the first laws of celestial bodies. In a chapter of the Raghuvams, Kalidas invokes sage Kutsa. He is acknowledged as having blessed the Raghus, the dynasty to which the crown jewel, Lord Ram, belongs. Although Kutsa Rishi is known for the quality of sweetness he embodies, his name might appear to indicate something different. The Sanskrit word Kutsa means reproachful or contemptuous, and is often associated with fault finding. But in the case of Rishi Kutsa, the name indicates that as a great sage, he was displeased by the vagaries of the material world and verbally disciplined others. Kutsa Rishi is known for another sort of sound vibration, the Prokshana mantra, Om Bhu Bhu Swaha. So he's famous for this, which is the beginning of the Gayatri mantra. And when we do yagyas, this is a very powerful mantras. This is the fourth Vyahriti Swaha in the Prokshana mantram, familiar to those who meditate on Gayatri. Shastra states that water has the ability to purify anything it touches. This potency is transmitted to water by the power of the Prokshana mantram. That Taittiriya Samhita states that the mantra drishtas, or the personal embodiments of this mantra, are Atri, Bhrigu, and Kutsa Maharishi. Despite Kutsa Rishi's strict observances, it is said that he once made a mistake in pronouncing a Vedic mantra. And for this, he was cursed to be a frog in a well. So you've got to be very careful with the Vedas, because if you get it wrong, the penalties can be quite heavy. And this is the beauty of the Maha Mantra. Even if you get it wrong, it's not wrong, because the intention is what is looked at, not the pronunciation. Once his period of atonement had passed, Ved Purush told him that even while he was a frog, he could remember his previous birth and could be relieved of the curse if he did penance in a Pushkarani, holy waters, praying to Soundaraj Perumal at Valmiki Kshetram for 48 days. This the Rishi did, the curse was released, and he regained his former body. The Valmiki Kshetram referred to here is Tiruambil, which is situated 5 miles east of Lalgudi in Tiruchi district of Tamil Nadu. It is the birthplace of the great sage Valmiki and is one of the 108 Divya Deshams. The temple Pushkarini Tirtham is known as Mandoka Pushkarini. Tiruambil temple is believed to have been built by the medieval Cholas of the late 8th century AD, with later construction by the Vijayanagar kings and the Madurai Nayaks. The copper plate inscriptions from Ambil indicate generous contributions by the Chola kings to the temple. Sundararajan Parumal, Lord Vishnu, is believed to have appeared to Brahma and sage Shutaba. So this is the pastime of Kutsa. Very interesting Rishi, very cool, calm Rishi who's remembered in all the Vedas. He's the source of this mantra, Om Bhu Bhuva Swaha, which is the beginning of the Gayatri mantra. He's a very close friend of Indra. In fact, he looked exactly like Indra. And it's also thought that he is the son of Indra. And as good friend of Indra, Indra would defend him from different personalities. Sometimes Indra would get very angry with him because Kutsa would take advantage of their look-alike, them looking alike with each other. But in any case, he's regarded to be a very powerful sage and one of the Sapta Rishis. So Kutsa ki jai, Kutsa Rishi ki jai. Any questions, any comments? Stop the share.
Prabhuji,
Yes.
I've never heard about all these munis. Or some of them I've heard. So from where do you get this? Very curious question.
I made it up. It's a Wikipedia. It's a number of websites. I just Google it, and
Okay.
Prabhupada has very little on most of these Saptarishis, apart from the normal ones, Vashish and Vishwamitra.
Yeah.
So all of these ones is just looking around and trying to find what can be genuine, what doesn't sound right, and where it is in a number of places, then possibly I might consider taking those in. But yeah,
I just want to go through the last bit
yeah.
where it is mentioned that the Rishi he appeared or something at the last bit. Yeah, this one. Is it referring to the Kamakshi temple or Madurai temple?
Yes, the Meenakshi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Meenakshi temple. Yeah.
That's correct. That's correct. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You've been there, haven't you?
Yes. Yes.
In Madurai. That's right. That's right.
In Madurai.
Yeah, these fantastic temples. Yeah.
Because the Chola kings also made me remember that little bit. So yeah.
Good.
Vijayanagar kings. Yes.
Yeah. It's funny.
So
Just
all this is in the south of
in the south.
Bharat.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're
And
the
Vishnu,
temple that are
Lord
amazing.
Vishnu also.
Yes.
Yeah, Lord Vishnu also is referred to as Perumal over there.
Yes. Correct. Sundarajan. Very interesting. Yeah. I'm not sure what that has to do with Kutsa, but anyway, Oh no, because of Valmiki. We're going into because of Valmiki. Yeah, that's right. No, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, we were just talking whether we might even pop down to the south next year, just to haven't been there for a decade or so. So
Papaji, please make it during November and December, then I can come too.
is that your vacation time?
Yes.
Summer. Oh, it's your summer. isn't it?
Yeah. We got 2 months then, November and December.
Very good.
November is tricky because of schools.
But December,
Oh, over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no schools here because we do the
Mhm.
Diwali
Okay.
presentations. But yeah,
December.
December might be possible. Yeah, December could do it. Yeah, but that's possible.
Then you can do your chadam.
We'll have to think about that. Yeah. Thank you. Very good. Yes, Parvin?
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah?
Prabhuji, one more question. You said something, bless me. You said something about if you pronounce something wrong, it's no good. And he was so angry that he gave a curse to this Rishi that he has to be frog.
Yeah, actually, he himself got it wrong. Kutsa Rishi, he got it wrong. Because he's very proficient in chanting the Vedas, the mantras. But he got this one wrong, and he was cursed to become a frog in a well.
By
By the Vedas.
By
Vedas.
Vedas. So
The personification of Vedas.
so this is for us, I'm telling.
Yeah.
We can't pronounce properly.
No, absolutely. That's why we don't worry too much about the Vedas, because if you get it wrong, it can have an opposite impact of what we're trying to achieve. So best thing is we stick to the mantras which the Lord has given, which have no chance of any mispronunciation. Yeah, because the Lord will not worry, because no effect of mispronunciation. So Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Krishna's is quite hard to say, but this mantra, because the intention is to invoke the mercy of the Lord, even if we get it wrong, even if we say the name Krishna wrong, because there's some communities like the Chinese community, they can't pronounce Krishna as we do it. They pronounce it differently because they can't pronounce R, for example. So they say it a little different, but the Lord won't care. It doesn't matter, because he knows the intention behind what they're trying to recite, But the Vedic mantra is different. Vedic, if you get it wrong, it can have a total opposite impact.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. And so, some people say Krishna, K-R-U-S-H-N-A, and some people say K-R-I, and which I say K-R-I, Krishna.
Yeah.
That's where I write down and I say Jai Shri Krishna to everyone. But thank you very much. Thank you.
And Krishna is always tricky. Ram is very easy, We can't go wrong with Ram.
No, we can't go with Ram. No, yeah. It's so easy. So easy.
Yeah, Ram is straightforward. Krishna is a little dodgy.
Dodgy, yeah. And he is dodgy too.
Exactly, yeah.
He's naughty. Thank you.
Straightforward.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much. So we, of course, beg the forgiveness of Lord Krishna for slighting him. But he knows we do it in
Forgive us, please. I'm laughing, but forgive us.
He's enjoying it.
That's good.
Kutsa Rishi ki jai.
That's